Ronald, season's greetings to you. First of all, compliments of the season, and a great confidence booster for you as well. Winning at Leicester on Boxing Day, first away win in September. Do you and the squad the power of good?
I hope that we will get more confidence than we showed in the first part against Leicester, because I think the team performance was okay. The team defensive organization was good, but I think we need to improve in our football. We need to improve our ball possession, and that's sometimes about maybe that part of confidence, because the team was after the 1-0 up more confident, more comfortable, and better football, and that's what we like to reach, both to have a good defensive organization, but also in our football to improve.
You did restrict them though to very few opportunities. Was that all part of your 3 centre-back formation that seemed to work for you?
No, I most of the time I prefer to play with 3 centre-backs against a team like Leicester or against a system like 4-4-2. Because that means always it's not one against one behind. Because you know Leicester, you analyze your opponent and you look for the best way how you can deal with the strengths of your opponent, and that's not to be afraid, but it's my job to prepare the team, to prepare the players, what they can expect, and to stop the strengths of the team and tell them and prepare them what we need to do and what we need to create and where we can find our spaces to create chances.
So Mason Holgate started that game. There's no guarantees then he's going to start at Hull or Tom Davies for that matter. These youngsters have really developed well so far.
Yeah, they are developing well, and that's what we like to do with young players. And you know, it's for young players, it's a long way. It's not easy to come in the first team in the Premier League, but they are developing themselves very good, and they show that. Mason showed it already in the beginning of the season, and like the last game against Leicester, he played well, and Tom Davies is developing also in that situation, and he showed his quality when he came on to replace Gareth Barry, and like everybody, they have options to start against Hull.
Do you think he can give you extra energy and impetus as a youngster, Tom Davies?
Yeah, but okay, that's all about the qualities of the player, and of course it's a more holding, defend, midfield position, and he is aggressive, he is strong. I think he can improve in his football. But okay, that's all about. He's a young player and he needs to make steps, but he knows perfectly his situation.
You left Ross Barkley on the substitutes bench at Leicester. Should we read anything into that for the future, or?
No, I think it's better than not always talking about him, because we had more substitutes on the bench, and I need to protect myself a little bit. Maybe I'm not so good actor, and maybe sometimes I'm too honest about my thoughts about players. And not again.
It's a fairly quick turnaround of games now, isn't it, as well? Does that mean you have to keep everybody fresh and utilise the squad a bit more over the next 3 days?
Yeah, but okay, we know our fixtures. I think on one side it's not the worst situation what we have. We play Hull on the 30, and we have 1 day more than most of the teams, because the next is the 2nd of January. But okay, it's a tough period. You can't do it with 11 players. You need changes in the team, and that's all about that. Everybody gives that competition to the team, that you can choose. That you can choose between different options.
Hull have only won 1 of their last 16 matches, which is a pretty dreadful record. What are you expecting from them? I think the Everton fans might be expecting a victory up there, but it's never that easy.
Yeah, but that's the most dangerous what you can do in football, because we know the Premier League is unpredictable. Maybe you expect a win and it will be totally different. I don't look to the classification, the position on the table, because I watched Hull City, and after 70 minutes it was still 0-0, and City was not that team who create a lot of chances against Hull. It's a difficult one, and they lost West Ham away 1-0, but Hull was the better team and had, I think, 4 or 5 times on the post, and that means that don't focus about positions on the table. It's a tough one, it's a difficult one, and we need to be at our best to get a good result.
But mentally, I suppose the players will feel stronger having won at Leicester with another away game.
Yes, of course, it's always difficult if you don't win away or you don't have really that kind of performances to be happy. And then you need to break it, and that was good, the win. And the second half, how we played and how we control the game, and we need the same attitude.
How are the injuries to Martin Stecklenburg and James McCarthy? I know McCarthy will still be missing, but
but also we don't have Stecklenburg. He's still not in training. But okay, it's happened. Was really pleased by the performance of Joel last game against Leicester, and McCarthy is starting training out of the group, but okay, it takes maybe 10 days more that he is really fit to come back for the team.
2 Premier League starts for Joel Robles and clean sheets in both of them. Does that influence your thinking for the future over the goalkeeping situation?
Maybe. I don't need to take that decision now, because Stekelenburg is still not fit, and we will speak about it and we will see the situation at that moment. And then we make yes or not that decision.
And any areas that you are particularly looking at to strengthen with the January transfer window about to open?
Yes, of course, we are working on that, and we have some certain interest in some players, and but that's what we need to keep inside.
Did you read the papers and see the names linked?
Some names are true, and some names are. It's not true, because but that's all speculations, and one time it's possible, but most of the times it's bullshit.
Is it a busy time then for you, January? Have you really got to be?
It's a busy time because we have a lot of games in a short time, and of course I'm involved in new players in making the team stronger, but we do it together.
Can you give us a clue on any names then, away from the...
No. I'm not here to mention names of players about our interest, no.
New Year beckons. Do you have any New Year resolutions or wishes that you might want to impart?
First of all, healthy life, enjoy life, and in the business, football-wise, build on a stronger team, and make the fans happy about the performances and the football of the team, and that's not done by one day. It takes time. Even the big clubs, what I heard, need time with big money, and then of course we need also that time to build on a stronger team.
And just a final word from me, do you have any sympathy for Bob Bradley, who didn't last too long at Swansea? It's a precarious league to manage in, isn't it, at times?
Yeah, but I have sympathy for every manager who will sacked, because I know that feeling, and we know sometimes you don't get time in football, and okay, that's all decisions. We know finally the manager will pay the bill if the team is not winning or is not performing what the people expect, but most of the time it's too fast.
Ronald, is there anything you can say about the Charlton youngster Ademola Lookman? We're reading that deal could be quite close be wrapped up quite soon?
There is interest for the boy, yes.
Yeah. Would you like to get that done early doors?
I don't know.
Okay. Thank you.